Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this or Cimnanya, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for the love, the support you all shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. I am really very sorry. This video is going to be in parts. I have like 6 to 7 videos in the studio, and YouTube, I ain't releasing any of them, so I just have to keep you all. So I want you all not to be have something to watch and all of that. So let me start with it. Please watch this video to the end, because there are some questions I asked in the end, and I really do want your honest answer. And then let's get into this video. Like, why is it that how do Black people find themselves in between, like, palm-colored people that that they are race to the season? How do somebody wake up to say those words, like Black people said, we do not want you saying this word because it is not a good word. We don't want you saying it. And somebody you call your friend is right in front of you saying that same word, and at the same time calling someone else the same word. And they asked her, why are you being racist to me? And she opened her mouth to say that I am 2% Black. So because she is 2% Black, so she has the right, a white person calling a Black person the N-word. And then the second part is, why is it that most men say Black women are aggressive, Black women are bossy, Black women are loud, Black women this, Black women that. And then they turn around, then marry the exact person you said you do not want. Or you want someone to look, or they also marry someone that look like a Black person, or someone that acts like a Black person. Or they marry you and they want you to start braiding and doing other things. So I really do want you all to answer me, because there is a question in the end. I hope you answer the question. I'll be reading all your comments.
So racism on Omegle is at its peak. So let's watch this clip together and see how she responds to the racism of her friend.
Don't worry about it. You called me ugly.
I didn't call you ugly. I just said
you quite literally did.
I called you a but that's about it.
What activities?
You're at activities?
Isn't your friend Black?
She's in my favorite.
My favorite. Every time she says the N-word, her friend just puts her head down in shame, disgust, anger, I don't even know. And then she says, you're my favorite N-word, right? And her friend doesn't really even respond. So the reason I'm making this video is because people like her tend to use the N-word or say derogatory things about Black people, and they'll think that their Black friends and Black people around them are okay with it. And they think this because her friend isn't calling her out for her racist remarks. She's not saying not to do it anymore. And so people will come away and say, oh, I guess it's okay to use the N-word around Black people, or say derogatory terms about Black people. And in reality, it's not, and it hurts a lot of us deeply. I promise you, she's not looking at her friend with, love and admiration. She's looking at her friend like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, I'm friends with you. And this situation has happened to me before, not this exact situation, but, I had a friend and he started saying the N-word out of nowhere, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to end this friendship, and it was really hard. And as a person of color, situations like this are really, really difficult. Because it's really hard to say, I don't want to be your friend anymore because of your remarks. Maybe they have a really good history and great memories together. But this guy then asked, why are you so comfortable saying these racist things? And let's hear her response and defense.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
You get joy in being racist? I'm just curious.
Black. Hello.
Huh?
I'm 2% Black, anyway.
So the reason you're making your friends around you uncomfortable and feel horrible, the reason that you're saying horrible things about Black people is because you're 2% Black. It doesn't matter if you're 2% Black, 10% Black, 50% Black, 100% Black. That doesn't make it okay to disrespect Black people. It's important to remember how the N-word came into being, right? It isn't just some random word that people just made up for fun. It comes from a time that Black people were viewed as less than human. And then throughout the centuries, Black people said, it's our word now. We're going to use it to describe each other. And so now the N-word is widely used by Black people everywhere. But I'm gonna stop the video here, but stop using the N-word and thinking that the black people around you just don't care or they're okay with it. I promise you they're not. One day they might wake up and say, I don't want to be around you anymore because of the language and words you've been using. But with that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Have an attitude, it's an attitude. When Latina women have an attitude, it's a spicy Latina. It's sexy.
Spicy.
Everything that the black woman is condemned for is sexualized on other women. I got me a spicy Latina. Literally everything that the black woman is condemned for and marginalized for, demonized for, other race of women in this case I got me a Latina with an attitude. It's like, wait a minute. That's your same reason why you don't want a black woman.
Black women are too strong. Black women are too aggressive, too whatever, this and that. And I just find it very interesting because historically, if you look at it, what demographic of woman has been violent towards black and brown men? It hasn't been black women. So white women don't have attitude. Brown women don't have attitude. Asian women don't have attitude. Every woman can have an attitude. And the problem is that they want to talk all this. I'm getting me a white girl. I'm getting me a this girl because I don't want to deal with the drama. That's why they run to these white women, because they feel they need proximity to whiteness to make it, to be successful, to be seen as something of value. And it's really sad that their value is being put on who they're in proximity to rather than who they are and what they're doing for the community or for society as a whole.
He was from Mexico. We would talk on the phone and stuff like that, and his mother knew me. He didn't tell his mother that I was black. She asked what my name was. Oh, her name is Chloe. Oh, she has such a pretty name. I can't wait to meet her. And she just, the look, I will never forget that look. It's like I went to the bathroom and I started crying because I was like, she hates me. That following week, Christian said he couldn't talk to me anymore. And I was just like, why? I just don't like you anymore. And I was just like, okay. As we grew up and I changed school districts, I found out that it was the same thing, like everywhere,
There's a phrase that we use. It is very common in Latin American countries. The phrase is mejorar la raza. Okay, mejorar la raza means improve the race. The way for us in Latin American countries to improve the race is by whitening it. When he brought this black woman with bad hair, you are not improving. You're worsening. You're degrading. You're downgrading our race. You're disrespecting our race because we're supposed to lighten it. If you get with a white woman, preferably, chances are that our next generation is not going to be as dark. It's going to be lighter. Hopefully, blue, green eyes. Oh my God. And the more that we get with each generation with lighter skinned people, the more we improve the race. That is so common in every single Latin American country. In every Spanish speaking country, mejorar la raza, it is a thing. Like the Nigerian in the video who said he wants a white woman because he wants white kids. You see, a lot of white women today, they feel so attractive because of all the attention they get from brown and black men. But what they don't realize is that when we as brown and black men in this particular case, we suffer from internalized racism. We hate our skin. A person who hates themselves, who hates their reflection, can't love somebody else. So don't feel so beautiful when a brown and black man is looking at you and is desiring you, because like the Nigerian guy said, when I asked him, why do you want a white woman? Because I want white kids. You see, he didn't mention anything about a woman's attributes, no passion, no nothing. His reason for wanting a white woman was, I want to eradicate my own race. You are only worth your womb for me to plant my seed so that my child could come out hopefully light skinned, meaning not ugly like this. You cannot think that you're being loved by somebody who suffers from self-hate.
So this is all I got from the video. And first of all, I'm going to start with proximity to blackness does not make you black. And I don't know how people hang around with people like this, because if someone like this, someone like that lady, that white palm colored woman can say this in front of her friend, she might harm you behind you. And she thinks it's okay. Probably she used that for on her friend, and then she is using it on another person. And who are like, who told her it's okay to use that word on people? Even most black people do not even use it, let alone. And wait, why would somebody be hanging out with someone like that? I really don't care how long I have known you and all of that. Because if you can say that to me like straight up in my face that you know you are not supposed to say it, I really do not trust you. And a lot of people should actually mind the people they hang out with and all that. I mean, some people really need to be, I don't know if some people are not like, enlightened about this history and all that. But that is actually a very horrible thing. I don't care, but that is not even a good thing to call somebody. If it's not someone like, if you are not of the same race or the same color and all that, do not say it. It is rare to the season, and that is not something you want, like somebody will cut you saying and all that. A lot of black people have already said it that we do not like this, we do not want you to use this on us. And she knew what she was saying. She knew that is, and she went further to say that she is 2%, like 2% black. So you think it's okay to use it because you are oh my God, these people are really like, sometimes I just do not believe them. That aside, I want to ask something, and I want somebody to educate me in the comment section, like, why is it that what people, like most men complain that some black women are aggressive, some don't work out, some don't do this, some don't do that, or some be like, I don't want a fat girl, but then they end up with a white fat girl or something. I mean, most of the things you all say you do not like in black women, then you turn to the other race and you like do the exact same thing, like the same thing you say you do not want or you do not like because this person is a black woman or something like that. Like, why do some people do it? I mean, the other gender. And I want to ask, what will make somebody, I know some people are marrying for love, maybe like they see a pop woman, they want to marry the person. I do not have anything against you or something, but I am pro-black, I don't want that, So what I am saying is, how do you feel like, do you wake up and feel like, you are not handsome enough or you are not good enough and you need to blend your, you don't want your case to come out like you. It's just like what the man said, that like some people think that they are not appreciating their color because like, the woman was dating a like a Latino or something, but they do not want a black woman. They want someone that, maybe someone lighter, because like black is like knocking off, like, you are not appreciating our generation or our gene and all that. We need someone to appreciate. Like, how did that even start? How did people's mindsets like, became this horrible? Because I think it's a very horrible mindset. Just like the way I look, as beautiful as I am, and I am saying that I do not want my child to look like me. Or getting married to, I don't know, but like, it's just, I want somebody to like, let's talk about this really, because each time I see it, I am like, how do people like become this anti-black that they do not even like themselves? They do not want like, to have someone that look like them. They think it's going to be a course, like, having someone like them. But then I feel like most times when you crossbreed, that is also where the problem is. This child is not black enough. The child is not white enough. Putting the child in so much situation that is kind of hard for her to handle as they start growing. I do not, like I said, I do not have anything against anybody marrying outside his or her race. That is what you want, And if it's okay by you, it's absolutely great. I do not have any problem about it. But I am just asking. So this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you so much for the support. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.